What's happening, everybody? It's Steve Bakari, and since I did this delivery off camera, just earlier last week before I went on a vacation, I drove a load from Västerås in Sweden all the way down to London. I went via Gothenburg, Frederikshavn, and eventually down to Esbjerg, and went over to Grimsby, and I think we went down the M1. Yeah, I think we went down the M1, and then I entered London and went to the Volvo dealership. I forget what we were dropping off, though. That's the thing. What were we dropping off? What did we drop off? Okay, well, I brought toys from Stavanger to Västerås first, because I was doing an event to Oslo, and I got stuck in Stavanger. So, because of something that, I didn't realize that they were gonna kick me for the headlights. And then London, we took motor oil down to a Volvo dealership, which is good. Alright, so we need to reset the economy because I did not set up a delivery on the virtual Speditor, so we have to do it this way. Alright, now that we've finally... There's our lights. Okay. This is a beautiful truck. And let's see what we got here out of London. Preferably going into Germany somewhere. Alright, so we got Salzburg, Aalborg, Mannheim, Frankfurt, well, that's an RV, so we can't take that. Rotterdam, Osnabrück, Grimsby, Swansea, Cardiff, Lille, Southampton. We're not going to go to Southampton, that's way too short. So let's see, we got Mannheim, Frankfurt, I'm thinking here, Osnabrück, I want to go a bit farther than that. Let's do, London or Frankfurt, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. Mannheim, Frankfurt. I want to go to Berlin. I guess we'll have to go to Frankfurt, because then maybe we can go to Dresden, maybe up to Berlin, and get something down there. Let's take this mercuric chloride, and I don't know how to, mercuric, I guess. We don't have a GPS in this sucker, for some stupid reason, so we will have to do that until we can get on some sort of highway or whatever. Also, Real Ops is going on right now. I'm not doing Real Ops because I haven't set up an ETS multiplayer yet, so I'm still only using ETS for the moment in multiplayer, so I'm not used to doing Real Ops right now. So yeah. Now we're gonna go over here, grab stuff, take it to Frankfurt, and everything's gonna be good. Alright. So, freight market. London to Frankfurt, mercuric chloride. I'm gonna be saying that the whole episode, just like, mercuric chloride. That's what we're hauling today, out of London. To be surprised, I never go to London in the game. I don't know why, London's such a central city, but I just never find myself going through London in the game, like, ever. Actually, thinking about it, Real Ops might be over now, because it's already, like, 3 p.m. US time, but I don't know. Real Ops I've seen has a lot of traffic. Oh wait, what am I going to do in that? We need to go to the route map. Alright, we're going to get out of London. That looks like a good route to take. Have we been down that road? No, we haven't, so take that. Channel Tunnel, Lille, Yeah, if we were going north, I'd say if we were going, like, up here, I'd say let's take the Calais to Duisburg road, but we're going a bit south, so I'm not gonna take it. We're gonna take the Channel Tunnel, go through Lille, and should be a decent amount of multiplayer people going down there anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get the crap out. Oh no, I didn't see that pole! Hold on. That was weird. Okay. No, but literally, he blocked off the pole, so... I never saw it. Now, how much damage we got? 11%, not the worst, not the best. We can survive off of it for a while. Nobody's coming. So let's get out of here. Let's go over to Frankfurt. And... what should we talk about? That's always just the thing that always bugs me. What to talk about? I never really talk about anything anymore. Most of the time I'm always just talking about people on the road, maybe some idiots. That wasn't an idiot, by the way. That was just some random guy pulled over. Don't know if he was an idiot or not, so yeah. We got that. But it's strange, you know. Okay, now I have something to talk about. It's just strange. I never come in the game. I just never come up to London. It's weird. And there's a clear reason behind it. It's because I can't just pause the game and show you. London. Okay, you're gonna have to either picture this in your head or look at a map. Either way it works. Or just listen. Maybe you're good at visualizing. I don't know. London is really far south, and most of the times to get to places in the UK, you either just bypass London altogether, or you hop on off of a ferry in Newcastle upon Tyne or Hull, and you just forget about passing through England at all, and you're up in Wales or Scotland or whatever, and you don't end up going through London at all. And me talking about all these UK cities, it really sounds weird because most of the time I'm listening to British people talking about, you know, London, English, Wales, and Scotland. So it's kind of weird hearing myself talk about it and pronouncing it. But okay, dude. Alright. So, where was I? Oh, right. It's weird hearing it from me, because... and I bet it's going to be weird for people who live in the UK watching this and being like, jeez. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, so most of the time you just bypass it on the M25 on the London Orbital Motorway. But this time, I actually decided to go visit it. Why? Because I was using the virtual Speditor to just visit random cities on the map. And London was one of the cities. I even delivered to the Volvo dealership. I delivered some motor oil down there, which was... oh, crap, we got someone on the inside. So we're going to cross over the Medway now on... okay, let's stay steady. Let's stay steady. I'm thinking, should we go via Calais, or should we just bypass it? Because, to be honest, I don't know if I... the reason being is that, technically, while the Channel Tunnel is the fastest way to go, in real life, the ferry is the shortest way. So, I think I'm going to go via the ferry and Calais. But I'm not going to take the Calais to Duisburg road. We're just going to continue on via Lille and Brussels. Not Brussels. Yeah, I forget where we're passing through. God. I know we're going to Frankfurt, and I know we're going via Cologne, but I don't know about Brussels. We might be... no, we're not going via Brussels. If we're going via Lille, we're not going via Brussels. So, there's that. cruising in Volvo. This Volvo Globetrotter is pretty good. Not super good at hills, but definitely good at certain things. Like getting us where we need to get as fast as possible is one of those. Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep going straight at this rate because... Oh, no. Okay. Because I don't know if going via the Channel Tunnel is actually going to be quicker. Might be better to go via Dover. And surprisingly, there's not a lot of people that really go via Dover. A lot of people go via the Channel Tunnel. They're gonna go via the Channel Tunnel too. But we're not, because obviously we're gonna make it faster, because we don't have to get off, and we can just keep going straight into Dover, make it through Calais, and probably hop. The thing about it is that as soon as you get off the road and get on the A20, then you're at the Channel Tunnel, yes, but then you have to go through Calais. Well, you have to pass by it. Alright, I don't know if my wheel's gonna derp out and accidentally crash into him or the barrier. But he's not giving me a lot of room. And I need a lot of room to make turns and to just evade certain things, so there's that. We're just gonna go via Dover. Just straight through. Not gonna make any turns because we need to pick up that road right down there where that other guy is right now. Alright, is he gonna go or is he gonna slow the crap down? Well, it doesn't matter, we're gonna go this way. Oh, no. Oh my god, I hate that this wheel barely turns left. No! We're stuck. We're stuck. Alright, well... Great. Alright, okay, we're good now. What? This is what I hate, is that... Oh wait, never mind. I thought that they both stopped at the light. But that's the thing I don't like, is that you don't necessarily have to stop at the traffic lights. Unless there's someone coming. Which there is, so I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna let him go. But... if there's no one coming, you could just go through those red lights. No one's gonna stop you. At all. Great. I'm gonna try to get around this guy, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yep, that was stupid. Let's hope that... Well, they're obviously both turning right, because they wouldn't have gone through Dover if they weren't. So, I know that they're turning right. Because where else are they gonna go? Actually, we made it past them pretty fast, so that's a win-win. Oh, crap. I forgot to... we gotta do the fix. Just to make sure that that doesn't stop. So that we have our damage goes back. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let's fix, and let's sail. Fast. Let's try to make it before those people, the sharp visor guys, before they make it. And if we don't see them, that either means that we beat them, or they beat us by a long shot. Hey, dude. And just to let you know, my volume is down when I record, so technically that horn was a lot louder. If he has it on full volume. If not, then... oh well. Okay, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna turn right through here, even though technically we don't have to. Dude, I want to go through. Why are you even there? There's literally nobody coming. Are you just expecting everybody to turn left? Like, some people want to turn right, okay? It's only natural that some people should turn right. And especially considering I don't have to let anybody go unless you have a green light. Oh wait, never mind. That was stupid. I thought that it was the other way around, but apparently not. I'm trying to make it before sharp visors. I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean, they are a convoy, so to be honest, it might be different for them. so they might take longer, or they might be chatting, so they might drive slower. I don't know. All I know is that we're not going through Calais. That's all that
Geliyoruz.
Nereye gelin dedin?
and get the truck damaged, get the trailer damaged. No, that's not happening.
Duisburg'a
It's
mı?
already damaged, but we're gonna try to keep it
Beraber
as it
gidelim
is as
yolda
the
beraber.
moment. Our mercuric chloride. That's such the weirdest name for something. Mercuric chloride. Just weird. I know it's supposed to be sciencey and stuff, but still.
Geliyorum yola.
We're gonna go see if we can beat sharp visors to the autobahn or whatever you call it.
Tamam, hadi gel.
A route, whatever you call it.
Geliyorum.
But I'm starting to get a little bit mad at these speed limits. They're starting to get me a bit angry. Oh, rip. What happened here?
Adamlar yola park ediyor
Okay,
ya.
well technically I don't have to let anyone go except for this guy because he already was out in the roundabout. Other than that, I don't have to let anybody else go.
İstersen bir F1 çekelim buradan limana
I can
geçeriz.
just go because I have right of way.
Liman şurası zaten çekmeyeceğim boşver.
Yok hasarım %90 da.
Tamam.
So
Sen çek
yeah,
gel
that's
ben
pretty much
bekliyorum.
the reason why you don't really pass through London. I don't really
823
pass
Fresh Report.
London that often because if I were to pass through London, I'd have to go through. I wouldn't be able to take the orbital motorway, and that's I don't know.
Geliyor.
You just want to go around that thing,
Just go
right
about it.
round, baby, right round. Yeah, that's what you want to do around the orbital motorway. And what happened here? Okay, he's done, I guess, or maybe he lost signal. I don't know. Now it's only about time to beat this Bob Taylor, which we're not going to do because he's already speeding up. Dude, I will need to get over though. That's one key thing here. Okay, where are sharp visors? I don't see them. That means that they're nowhere to be seen. Come on, guys, let's move it! Oh my god, dude. He must have a Reynolds. Is that a Reynolds? Because if he does, that means... Yeah, I think he does have a Reynolds. I think he has a Reynolds. That must be why it's taking us so long. If I see sharp visors pass by, I swear to God, I'm going to ram... Nah, I'm not going to ram that guy, but... Still, I will be kind of, I'll be kind of hindered if we don't...
Duisburg'da görüşmek üzere.
Oh my god, I see sharp visors. Oh my god, I see one of them. He's coming. There he goes! No! Because if we... I mean, think about it. If it weren't for this guy, we would have made it past... We would have made it. Sharp visors wouldn't have... Sharp visors wouldn't beat us if it weren't for this stupid Reynolds. No, wait, that's not a Reynolds. It's an MAN. He's got an MAN. But it has the power of a Reynolds, which is nothing. So we're not gonna take the Calais to Duisburg road because we're not going north, we're going a bit south, so we'll just avoid that for today. Thankfully, I do not feel like dealing with that. Oh, rip, sharp visors go by the Calais to Duisburg road. Rip them. That's not good. Oh no, no, keep going. Oh crap, we need gas and I'm not risking waiting till the next stop. Which was probably a mistake. But probably not. Great. Which line should we take? I'm not even gonna take a line, I'm just gonna wait till one of them moves. And the first person that moves, I'm immediately taking their spot. Which is this guy's spot. Alright, let's do it. Geez, this station's pretty... This station's pretty cramped. That's the word I was looking for. Is that the pump or is that guy, something on that guy's truck? The world may never know. Let's get out of this guy's way so he can fuel up too. Oh no, what happened up ahead? surprisingly, that gas station's pretty full, but meanwhile, everyone went via the Calais to Duisburg road, so, including sharp visors, the people that beat me to the intersection. If it weren't for that underpowered MAN driver, we would have beat them, you know that, right? Because we are only hauling 39,000 pounds, which isn't, it's not light, but it's not heavy. Oh my god, why did I raise my voice? Because I nearly ran into the divider right there. Which isn't good. We should stick to the road now. All right. What happened here? Let's just say 1183 wall. Ah, we wrecked that. Dude, what's this guy doing? Okay, I'm getting out of this freaking way. Jeez, that guy would have hit me. Or that. Thankfully, that guy is probably live streaming, that Mr. Hook guy, or else it wouldn't have been good for anybody. Should probably put some beacons on, because we're hauling some stuff that needs to be hauled.
Idiot.
Jeez, this Volvo is just awesome at picking up speed. It guzzles gas like crazy, but it gets you where you want to get. If we see sharp visors when we're getting on the Autobahn just outside Cologne, I'm going to freaking flip everything. First they beat us to Calais, and if they beat us to Frankfurt, I'm done. I'm done. I will literally end the video right there. Okay, that guy's gone. Alright. No. Keep it steady, keep it steady. I wonder if they're gonna go towards Paris or if they're gonna go towards Brussels. They're not going anywhere yet, because one of them's stuck, one of them probably froze, and we're gonna get in front of them anyway, so it's all good. Slow down, go up here. Oh, no, please don't tip. Also, I found out Real Ops is still going on, apparently, or maybe it just ended. I don't know. That guy said he was lost. No. Please get out of my way if you're gonna go the speed of light. But if you want to just stick to maybe 100 miles an hour, then you can stick, well, not even 100, because you can't go that fast. Then, feel free. But if you want to go speed of light, constant C, you can keep going. It would have been rude not to honk at that. We're behind Argent 739, Dark Castle 50. Why am I trying to honk Jingle Bells in friggin' May? I don't know. Probably because it was super hot on Friday, I think. I think it was Friday. I was on vacation, it was really warm on Friday, but where I live, it was actually warmer on Wednesday and Thursday. So that's weird, but... So it got cooler where I live, before it got cooler where I was, in Salt Lake City. It all works out, it all works out. Which way are we going? Okay, we're following them, okay. Let's just not fall off the edge of the world. Oh no, we got lag queens here. I don't like lag queens, so we're gonna have to get around that before we get lag king. First step to that is letting this guy get past and hopefully hitting them first. Probably gonna have to slow down, match his speed, and then get past. All these Turkish drivers. I mean, I'm not racist or anything, but a lot of Turkish players seem to like playing Euro Truck, which, I mean, it's cool. I know they're all waiting for Turkey to get added in. To be honest, Turkey wouldn't be that bad to drive in. It's mostly just steppe climate, I think, or it would basically be like driving through, where you call it? I don't know. Oh, look, a plane and an accident. Look up at the plane, then look here at the accident. No, there's a barrier that blocks you from going around. Well, is there anyone behind me? Yes, there is. Let him fly, because I made a mistake and he didn't. Oh, no. Alright, I don't know what happened, so I'm not going to report anything, but I need to get in front of him. Wait, that's him. I hope he knows that I never cut him off. Okay, what is this guy doing? Alright, let's see if we can maybe we can ban him. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna work. If he doesn't get banned, then I don't know, because is there a gas station down? Oh wait, he might have been going to the gas station. Maybe he realized he didn't have enough gas. Because I do that too. But normally when I do it, I put my hazards on and I shouldn't have banned him. Because what if he's just going to get gas and turning around? Like, you gotta think of that sometimes. Like, you gotta think, well, what if he's just getting gas on the other side of the road and then, you know, driving the right way? Hopefully an admin will see him when he's driving on the correct side of the road, because I don't really feel like banning him. I'm not gonna ban him. Because I'm not a moderator, because I'm not an admin or anything, but I'm not gonna, like, report him, that's what I mean, because he could have just been going to get gas. Because I know I do that plenty. It's not like he's being a bad driver, it's just that they didn't put enough gas stations in here, and the gas just goes away super fast. So, you know, sometimes when nature calls, you need to go find gas. Oh, no. Okay, we're nearly tipped over there.
Fala Cruzeirão da Massa.
Chupa uma bola.
All these drivers.
Olha lá, lá, lá, lá.
Hoje nós ganha ou não ganha, mano?
Hoje eu não tenho
You hear people saying effing B on the
Porto!
and then you see Christian
Porto
trucker.
campeão, oh boy!
Nice. Nice. Wonder if this guy is like really mad because they're cursing and stuff. I don't mind, but like he can mind. Or maybe that's just his, or maybe Christian's just his name, but then again his name is probably Christian. Or maybe they just gave him that name because it was cool. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're making good time. Okay, we're making really good time. We're now in Deutschland. Welcome to Germany. Look at that. Only one truck on the line for gas there. Meanwhile, back when we had to refuel, because obviously we wouldn't have made it, there were a lot of people that needed to refuel. that's just my opinions. Okay, good. Damien Click. Interesting name there. Alright, let's cross the bridge into Cologne. It's almost time to see if we can maybe beat the sharp transit, or at least not bump into them. I mean, it's okay if they beat us, I just don't want to bump into them. Actually, it's not okay if we beat them. It's better if we don't find out if they beat us or not. As long as we just don't pass them, at least as long as we don't come up to them. Maybe they went to Duisburg, I don't know. I've always said that it's okay to maybe bring yourself or one other, or even three other, or another. I'm talking crap again. I meant to say it's okay to bring yourself, another person, and even two others if you want, but avoid that. But if you're gonna bring like a whole train of like 8 truckers down the Calais to Duisburg road, for the love of God, Mary, Jesus, and Joseph, please do not. Okay? For their love, okay? Especially if you're a Catholic. For their love, please do not. Because... Wait, what was it? I hate it when I say something really meaningful and then I just forget what I'm talking about. Oh, right, I was talking about the Calais to Duisburg road. Oh, nice, this guy's like Finland. Cool, I'd like to visit there. Not just because of my summer car, but also because I hear it's beautiful over in Finland. Love to visit there one day. We were talking about Calais to Duisburg road. Yeah, don't bring 8 truckers down there. Unless you're in Europe 1, or 3, or 4. Then bring as many people as you want. But otherwise, don't. Please don't, because... it's just insane. You're creating more traffic. You'll hold up people. And I know, me, myself, I like to go at least 60, 70 miles an hour sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. If there's nobody there, I like to go about 70 miles an hour down the Calais to Duisburg road. But if you bring, like, 12 truckers down there, like, it's just not good, okay? Oh, no, please, no, please. Oh, crap. Alright, well, let's do the fix feature. I don't see sharpshooters and sharp whatever anywhere, so I'm just gonna hope that they haven't came yet. Whoa, okay, Mr. We got lag here. We don't want to be lag king. Let's get in front of it. Alright. Yeah, because if you have 12 truckers going down the Calais to Duisburg road and you're probably not going to go fast with 12 truckers. In a 12 trucker convoy, you're not going to go fast. A 2 or 3 trucker convoy, yeah, you might hit about 60 miles an hour maybe, but in a 12-person convoy, you are not going faster than like 30 miles an hour, and this is going to cause a lot of traffic, and it's going to cause idiots to go past, to try to hit the caboose and maybe distract him so that you can stop and he or she can go around. But obviously they'll get banned, but I mean, even for the people who don't like to be trolled, I don't like to be a troll, I just like to go like 60, 70 miles an hour sometimes. If it's empty, if there's maybe someone going 40 or 50, I mean, that's reasonable. 45 is probably really reasonable, and I'm talking about miles an hour, not kilometers an hour. No, please do not go 45 kilometers an hour down there, or I will actually ram you. No, literally, I will, because it's probably going to end up being because you slammed on the brakes. But anyway, if 45, it's reasonable. I mean, I'd like to go a little faster, but... I mean, if you have a heavy load, maybe you have a giant piece of machinery on your back, it's okay. I feel you, but... if you're gonna just abuse it and be like, yeah, I'm so mighty and stuff like that. and I'm gonna go like 20 with a bob. I'm gonna go 20 miles an hour with the bobtail. Then no, please, no, no. You'll hold up everyone, and likely you'll get trolled. Do you want to get trolled? No, of course you don't want to get trolled. If you wanted to get trolled, you'd be a troll, and then admin would troll you and probably permaban you. But besides the fact, no, please don't tip. We were doing so good. Okay, good, we didn't tip. That's the last gas station until only the heavens know, because yeah. Let's keep going. We have a while to go, and we do not want to. We don't want to be stuck. Mr. Sema, whatever that name is, I don't know. Maybe Semi. I don't know. But please don't hit me. I'm all the way in the. I'm pretty much halfway in the shoulder. If you hit me, I will report you, and I have video evidence of it, so you will not be able to ban me back. You won't be able to go, yeah, you're such a jerk bag. You get banned instead. Why? You're the one who just rammed into me. No, you're the one who rammed into me, jerk. No, that's, I don't, if that, now he's in the middle lane, dude, get back in the left lane, like right now, or I'm gonna slam on my brakes. Well, I'm just gonna slam on my brakes. Anyway, why do you have to pop up? No! Stupid pop-up windows. You heard that, right? You heard that pop-up window. Alright, well, if I get, well, God forbid I get banned, at least I can show the footage, showing the screen blanking out, and then me. I mean, I don't think they're gonna ban me. I think that guy's just gonna think I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I didn't troll anybody. So they can't really ban me. I wasn't doing anything wrong. But let's get this to Frankfurt already. And then I either want to head farther into Germany or possibly head back west, depending on what kind of jobs they have available in the area. Because I'm not using the virtual speditor, that takes up too much time. I don't have the time. Okay, no one reported the guy who's on the wrong side of the road, so probably he was just getting gas and going back, which I respect. You're probably wondering how come I'm maintaining 49 in here. Well, I'm basically using the cruise control. I don't know if you can get banned for cheating the speed limiter or not, but oh, what the frick, dude? I don't know if he lagged. Yeah, he's lagging pretty bad. Nope. Oh, come on. I don't want to use an Iveco. Ivecos suck, dude. Get the crap out of my way of this guy. I want to get in front of him. Or at least go this way. This guy's a troll. He hasn't said, like, no, don't ban me. So, he must be a troll. If he says don't ban me, maybe he's just, like, being a jerk, or maybe he's like honestly like, no, I did anything wrong. But if he doesn't respond back, like, he's a troll. Alright. But anyway, we're here. We delivered that. We lost a lot on that trip, but it doesn't matter. Let's find another load for the video, and that'll be it. Let's see here. So we have Frankfurt to Rome. That's way too far away. We got Oslo, Naples, London. That's back to London, but instead of taking potassium hydroxide, no. We could take some wooden beams to Swansea. Rome again, except less profitable. Lublin, Vienna, Rostock, Rostock might be good. London, again. Hamburg, Prague, and Moscow. I'm thinking you've been to Hamburg. It's Rostock or Rostock. Because I don't fancy going all the way up to Oslo. That's pretty far. Rostock, I feel like, is pretty reasonable. I wanted to go back to the UK, like maybe go into Swansea, but like that's literally the same route. That's just going up there instead of here, which I don't fancy today. For some reason we haven't been to Rostock in this profile. We've just driven past it, so I'm thinking maybe we go to Rostock and check some stuff out. I wanted to go to Berlin. Honestly, I would like to go to Dresden. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Dresden. So forget about going to Rostock, we're gonna go to Dresden. Not gonna be able to go to, I wanted to go to Berlin, but no. We'll go to Dresden. We'll see what we got out of here to Dresden. I don't want quick jobs, but my mouse isn't working properly. We have Jönköping, Venice, Groningen, Hungary. That might be good. We haven't been there in a while, but I'll already have a job there in single player, so that would work. That will work. Alright, we got Rostock in Poland. We have Strasbourg, Frankfurt, and Katowice. So I'm thinking maybe Groningen, because then we could go to Berlin at least. Go to Berlin. Try via Berlin and head up to, or just go to Groningen. Then again, we haven't really done a lot in Hungary, or especially Poland. Like, we haven't been anywhere in Poland. It's weird. So I'm really torn between headed to Poland, not to Warsaw. We would be going to Katowice. Or Białystok. Białystok's a bit far. Oh great, we can't do that. We can't do this either. You're kidding me. I mean, if we go to Poland. No, we're not going to Poland. Either. So I think we're just gonna go to Groningen. Why? Because I can't think of another thing that would be better than just going to stupid Groningen. Back the same way, but I kind of said I wanted to go back the same way. I just said I wanted to go from Berlin to Manchester. But, of course, that's not the case. But we have this job from Dresden to Groningen. I'm not going to go via Berlin. I've changed my mind. We're not going to go there. Instead, we're just going to go straight to Groningen and drop off. It's already been 40 minutes, so I want to keep this short as possible, which isn't going to be super short. Plus, this job is heavier than the other job, but it is a short distance. Well, not really. I lied. There's the job of air conditioners down to Jönköping, right there to your right. My left. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know what they're doing. Probably doing a drive or something. I don't know. Let's get out of here. I can't even understand them. They're probably speaking friggin' French. I don't understand that. So, let's just go. Let's just go. Wait, why did we go this way? Why the crap did we go that way? Left? I don't know either. Alright, I don't know. Let's just go. No, dude, please go, please go, please. Yes. Great timing. Oh no. There we go. I don't know if we have the upgrade the whole upgraded truck arsenal yet. I'm thinking of just popping in here before we go, just to make sure that we have the latest of stuff to haul. Looks like this guy just hauled in from Italy, which is cool. Or not. No, I don't want repairs. We can do that for free with the fix feature. I mean, I know we have a full chassis, full engine, full transmission. Not gonna do that. Dragonfly. I feel like that's okay. The Dragonfly. But we have the American Dream rings, which are cool. We have the Night Star hubs. And the hubcaps. And the full-on doors. Not the cool door handles, but we have cool mirrors. And a stock one of that. Have the space beacon, and that's honestly it. Like, there's nothing better we can get on this truck. This truck is already bombed, more bombs. And we can't even get a better engine. Like, that's the best engine. We can pretty much haul a lot. And we only have to pay $2,000 for the better rims, of course. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's turn on our lights, because of course they never leave your lights on. When you leave the repair station, they always just turn them off, which is okay. It's realistic, but it's annoying sometimes. Especially when you have the risk of getting kicked for doing it. We should probably have looked at the route. Let me just pull over here. We're not on the Clay to Duisburg road. We can pretty much pull over wherever. Let me just look at the route a second. No way in crap we're going that way. I'll go that way. Oh my god. There's literally no good way to go. That sucks. I'm thinking if we should go this way, or if we should... There's no good way to go. But you know what? We're gonna go this way. Then we're gonna hit this road right here. Go up here. Go around there. And finally end up on that road. I'm not... That sounds like a good road. That sounds like a good road to take. Alright. To get down to Groningen. Yes, I've been in Groningen. Groningen is a good city to go visit. Especially during the day. And we might just arrive during the day. If we just time it right. Without fooling around, we need to go. We have better rims. Which... Well, we're just on the front. Wait a second. I think we have... Yeah, I hope we have the Scania rims on, because... I mean, not the Scania rims. Volvo rims. We have Volvo rims. Alright. Let's go. Berlin and Leipzig. Let's go. Nobody on this road. That's pretty cool. Then we're gonna go this way. Getting on the Autobahn now. That guy's probably going towards Turkey. Can't go to Turkey because it doesn't exist in the game, but he can go there. He can go towards there. Go towards Leipzig. and eventually go to Groningen. Hopefully by daybreak, because it's not good to visit Groningen at night. Mostly the locks. The locks are awesome in Groningen, but you have to go in the day, and I don't really go that often in the day. It's really hard to be somewhere like specifically during the day, because especially if you're on multiplayer, like the times are they just take place when they take place, depending on, because probably when they launched the server, it probably started at 10 o'clock. The server time started at 10, and then it just continued onwards until, and it will continue to continue until, I don't know, the end of the age, I don't know, or well, of course, a server maintenance. Of course, you can never forget about server maintenances. They've happened a couple times. You hope they never happen while you're driving. You hope that they just at least give you some warning. But sometimes they don't give you warning. Sometimes servers crash. So occasionally you just have to go with it, and our fuel level is going down faster than something that you shouldn't be thinking about right now. So we're gonna keep going. So what am I talking about? See, this is what happens when you're thinking about weird stuff. We're gonna go to this gas station and we're gonna get gas, because if we don't, then we could run out, and that's not fun either. And I don't know when the next gas station is. Where's the free gas station? Okay, it's just around the bend. No, please don't tip. Okay, there we go. Let's pull over here. Let's get gas. There's no one in sight, so everything's okay. Gonna turn off the engine and just slide into the gas station. That's the license plate. Here's the truck. Looks good, looks good. Beacons? I mean, we're just hauling tomatoes, so I don't think we should really put the beacon on. But you know what we can do? We can fix the truck. Now that we're refueled, I think it's proper that we should continue. That is the first person that we bumped into in a while. How long before we get there? Okay, so it is longer than the trip we did before, but we'll get there. Alright. So what have I been doing all day? Well, since I just got back from vacation, I can't really say I've done much. I got up, decent hour this morning, and I did some City Skylines for YouTube. Then, I did some Fortnite for YouTube. Now we're on the multiplayer servers. Oh, we were supposed to go that way, and I found out, like, right then. No one's here, right? Okay, good. Okay, good, they're over there, so they won't see anything, and we're jackknifing. That's what sucks about not having a GPS on this thing. You just don't see where you're going, and you go to look at the GPS, and you're just like, no, we're supposed to go that way. If it wasn't nighttime, I probably would have been able to just check a bit earlier, but intersections just come up like really quick on you, and you just don't have a lot of time to just react. You just have to go with the flow, and I think someone's following us, or maybe they're following us, because we're gonna zippity-doo-dah down here, and they're not. We're just hauling tomatoes, so we don't need the beacon, as I said before, in case you skipped to here. we're hauling tomatoes, and so we're not going to use the beacon because tomatoes are the most worthless thing that we could be hauling. Good for tomato sauce, good for ketchup, not good for a lot of other things. Well, salsa too, and tomato soup. I haven't tried tomato soup. I should one day. I should try tomato soup. That sounds good. I don't know why I haven't tried it already. Maybe because the ideas of tomato in a soup just sounded a bit funky, but I'm thinking maybe I should try it now. Alright. Whip it around this bend. Whip it around that bend. So what could I possibly be doing later today? If you watched earlier, you know what I'm talking about. So, what else could I be doing today? I told you what I've already done, but what could I do next? Probably more stuff that I need to take care of, and maybe some explain later tonight, but I don't know if I'll have time for that at all. I have to see what I can just fit in the agenda for today. I know I probably have about an hour and a half to 2 hours more of stuff I need to take care of for the day, so I don't know if I'm just going to be able to take care of that in one swoop, or and then be able to work on X-Plane, or if I'm not going to have time and I'm just going to have to get the work done and just do X-Plane another day. I mean, I can always do X-Plane. I mean, I'm planning on doing a flight. It's only an hour long, so it should be easy to take care of. It's not super tedious. It's just New York to Charlotte on a 737. I don't know if I forget if it's the 737 in the game or if it's the 738. But whatever it is for American Airlines, we're gonna fly that because we can. And have some fun. Hopefully make it to Charlotte. Hopefully not crash. Hopefully do a soft landing and not really hard landing like Air Koryo. We don't want to do a net landing like Air Koryo, do we? No, of course not. Of course not. I've just been doing loads of games because I haven't been able to do games all week because I wasn't home all week, and now tomorrow I have to do school stuff, so I won't be able to do a lot tomorrow. I'll be able to do some things, like maybe one thing, but I'm gonna have work to take care of, and, you know, stuff to take care of, and I just need to wind down. I always need to wind down. I mean, school isn't that stressful, but it's better just wind down than to just do, like, record 3 YouTube videos within a 6-hour time frame, which is insane. I've only done 3 videos in a. I mean, I've done 3 videos. This is the 3rd video I'm doing in like an 8-hour time frame, but I mean. I wasn't home all week. I was just relaxing all week. So now I'm just, you know, doing stuff, having a bit of fun. Not necessarily like fun, but it's not boring. I get to talk. Hopefully people are watching. And, you know, drive. Hopefully it won't tip over. Maybe we'll do a record for most video with the least amount of tilts, 0, and everything will be good. Of course, we haven't broken the record for most intersections missed, because I mean, I have missed intersections before, but normally I just try to look ahead on the map. See, we're just going straight on the Autobahn 2 here, so I'm not super worried about missing an exit. And I'm not really worried about you know, refueling and stuff, because we're probably going to be on this for a while until we connect up onto the A7, I think, because we're going to go towards Hamburg. and then we're gonna get off and go towards Groningen. And this will be 2 jobs because the VTC I'm in requires 5 now, apparently. Apparently now it requires 5 jobs. I mean, which is reasonable. It just prevents you from going offline. So if you just decide you don't have time for, you know, frequent multiplayer trucking, you can just leave for the VTC, of course. Like if you have a job and you just don't have time ever. I mean, then again, I have school, but sometimes events are just super early and I don't know, you just can't, because I mean sometimes, you know, I'm in school, I go to school, I'm out of the house from like 6:15 in the morning until about 3 p.m. So pretty much gone for about 9 hours, and occasionally, even since I don't get home until 3, if there's an event at like 2 o'clock, I can't go to it because I don't get home till 3. So on weekdays I can't really do an event unless I don't have school, or I don't know, I'm sick or something, which since I've been in this virtual trucking company, I haven't been sick, which is good. Because who wants to be sick? Especially so close to the summer. And considering because of school stuff, I only have 6 weeks of summer, that's not that good, so I need to make the most of that summer, and probably won't be doing a weekday convoy every day, because, you know, I need to enjoy the summertime. Because the thing is about, you know, the thing is about school is that you can't really pick when you go on a vacation, and even if you go on a vacation, if you go somewhere, you're not home. And then by the time you get home, you have to restart that whole, you know, the whole gist of, you know, Monday to Friday. But, so, and if you go when there is school, then you have work to do when you get back. That's what I had to do. I left during school, so now I have to do all that stuff now. But, yeah. And, you know, during the actual spring break, when there was no school, I was home, you know, doing vids, trucking. I wanted to do a weekday convoy, but I wasn't home on Wednesday because I was doing, you know, I was doing stuff. Because I wasn't just going to sit home all the time. That's just insane. I was pretty much home probably Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday that week, and of course the weekend. So I wasn't there on Wednesday or Friday. And plus, even if I wanted to do a weekday event on that Friday, it was in Vive la France, and Vive la France is the only DLC I don't have. If it's in Italia, going east, or Scandinavia, oh yes, you better bet I'm gonna be there if I can. But if it's in Vive la France, I can't do it. And I'm not gonna get Vive la France. I'm not gonna even try getting Vive la France until we get Iberia DLC. Because Vive la France is really friggin' small. I told you it. Well, I haven't told you, but I'll tell you now. Vive la France, I don't know how long it takes you to drive through that, but Scandinavia, to go from the border of Denmark to Bergen, in my longest ETS2 drive, it took about, how long did it take? Like an hour and a half to go from Copenhagen to Bergen. And I was doing 60 most of the time. I wasn't going, you know, the normal 55. I was going like 60. So there gives you an idea on how long that trip actually is. You know how long it took me to go from Palermo to the Italy border with Austria via. I went via Messina and Catanzaro. No, not Catanzaro. Whatever. And it took like an hour. It took all over an hour, which is absolutely insane. And this is our exit, so we need to get off here. But it is insane. The span of the Italia and the Scandinavian DLC. You don't realize it until you do a drive like I did with the live stream. Like, you just realize how enormous the DLC actually is, and how much stuff there is to actually see. I mean, it taking like an hour to get through the entire Italia DLC content is just crazy. To get through the Scandinavia DLC taking like an hour and a half is also crazy. It's just awesome. You just get so much to drive in. That's worth the money. But Vive la France is kind of small. I mean, it's not small. You literally have 11 cities, okay? 11, that's it. Scandinavia has almost triple that. And Italy has double that. It has more, Italy's more cities, but Scandinavia is more densely populated because, of course, there's no Finland. Finland's going to be in the Baltic DLC, which is weird because Finland is technically in Scandinavia. But then again, I heard this one guy who said that he feels like Finland should be in the Baltic states because it's farther east. No, that was because that's because this old advertisement said that Helsinki, Finland was in Western Europe. Maybe they meant the Western world, but I don't know. Because the Western world is up until the Middle East. Finland isn't part of the Middle East or Russia. It's close to Russia. But obviously you cannot get to Russia unless you have a visa, so you can't really go between Finland and Russia unless you get a visa. And you need to get a visa like 3 or 4 months in advance, so obviously if someone passes away, like when your visa, right before you're about to go to Russia, you're going to have to wait another 3 months to go to Russia, which is, unless of course it's only like some random classmate, then yeah, but otherwise, if it's someone important, then you're going to have to wait 3 or 4 more months until you can get another visa to get into Russia. Which kind of sucks, because I wish that you were able to, that if you lived in like Finland, that you would be able to get one. That you'd be able to just go into Russia, because you live right there, but no. And I don't know about truck drivers, because sometimes truck drivers will need to get to Russia, obviously. But I don't know, because in ETS2 they're going to do it. Obviously, if you can't really get into, if you weren't allowed to, go into Russia, I don't think the SCS would have made it possible to get to Russia. So yeah, we're gonna go straight on left. Yeah, so Vive la France is just insanely small. Now, Baltic DLC is going to be small too. It's only going to comprise of Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Finland. But only southern Finland. So, Helsinki, Tampere, all those cities. But you're not going to be able to go up to Rovaniemi, Oulu, You're not gonna be able to go to Lapland. You know, you won't be able to go to those places in Finland, but you'll be able to go to Helsinki, which is cool. I don't want to ever visit. I mean, southern Finland sounds cool, but I really want to go visit northern Finland. That's where I'd like to go eventually. Doesn't matter when, just at some point in my life. Just go up to northern Finland, check out stuff, watch the sun be out at 2 a.m., you know, the normal things that people do in Finland. You know, I wonder if people in Finland in the summer, I wonder if they just go to bed at random times. I mean, especially like kids with schools who, actually, I don't know if they have. I don't know where their summer break is in Finland for schools, but I would wonder. I mean, obviously Finland is mostly only like covered in sun in like June and July, so if it's true like in my summer car and the summer vacation for Finland is in August, like they say in my summer car, then they might not, maybe they stay up late and stuff, but I'm wondering, for people who, I don't know, travel around Finland or something like that, for maybe, I don't know, leisure or maybe work or something, I wonder if there's something that, if there's some sort of circumstance that gets them to have their circadian rhythm messed up. So for example, they might, how do I say this? They might wake up at like 3:30 in the morning and go to bed at like 7:30 because they don't know what time it is. They look out their window and it's like 1:30 in the morning. Like, they don't know. Could it be 1:30 in the morning? Could it be 2:30? Could they have maybe slept till noon? They don't know. Unless they look at a clock. But what if the power's out? They could look at their phone. What if they don't have a phone? Well, then they have to call something to ask what time it is. And what if you can't call? Well, then you're screwed. Maybe go to the nearest city, find a time, find maybe a clock or something. Find a clock. Maybe in Helsinki there might be a clock tower. I don't know. I don't know of a lot of towns that really have a clock tower. I mean, major towns will have a clock tower. Otherwise, no, they don't. But yeah, I would wonder what would happen if you had no other way of telling time besides, you know, going to the nearest town or the nearest, you know, city and checking its clock tower. Like, I wonder how that would be. I wonder how many people have to do that, like go to the nearest town, figure out the time. In Finland, between like mid-June and the beginning of July, like, it's no problem. Because the sun never sets and it never rises. So it's always out. It's out at 1 p.m., it's out at 1 a.m., it's out at 4 a.m., it's out this time, out that time. The sun isn't even close to going down at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So if you have no ways of telling time, and it's the middle of summer in flipping Finland, how do you... Will you try to figure out what time it is? Will you call a friend? Will you go to the nearest town and check the time? Will you go to a friend's house and tell the time? Like, what would you do? I think, now that I think about it, I think that the idea of driving into the nearest town and checking the time is a bit redonkulous. Okay, well, we're here, and delivery's just down on a right turn and on the left side, so... Yeah, that's it for their talk today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope you enjoy. I really hope you enjoyed, because I enjoy doing this. Hope you enjoyed too. That's our delivery point. Yes. Just here on the left. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry, we're in a hurry now. Let's go. We're gonna go purchase this garage up here. Trying to get as many garages as we can. That's my main objective. 950 yards away. That sounds good. That's about, I don't know, 300 feet away. Not really. It's no, it's more. It's way more than that. It's more like 959 yards is more like. Hold on, I'm thinking, because that's nearly half a mile. Well, yeah, half a mile. That's pretty much half a mile. Right there. More than that. More than that. Yes, I want to buy the garage. Now that we have a new garage, we're gonna go park on the other side without going around. Alrighty. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna sign off for now, and I'll see you in the next video. That's not my name tag, by the way. That's his name tag.